Hey guys, it's Ebony back with another episode of RnB Vibes, and I'm with someone that has been now known as one of the princesses of Nashville R&B, Miss LuckiPrice. How you doing, boo?
I'm doing wonderful, and I'm so happy to be here with you
You know,
today.
it's crazy that is really what I'm seeing you as, and you worked so hard to get into this category. How? Tell me the beginning of it all. Where does this young, aspiring, singer come from?
Well, it all really started, on Booker Street in North Nashville. Growing up as a little girl, I would just always sing and write songs and perform with my mom. And so time over time, I just got involved in different things like choir and piano and actually I went to school for music business, and so that really connected me to just like the music industry, not just like music.
Yeah.
And so when I graduated high school, and I graduated college, I was working a fashion boutique, and I wasn't feeling the most fulfilled by that, even though I love me a good fit
You
now.
do. You
I
do.
love a good fit. And decided that I just wanted to go all in on music, and it was the best decision that I made. And so I just started like singing background vocals for some of my friends here in town, and then started doing my own shows and doing co-writes, and it just led to putting out music and just really just going all in on my career.
Okay. Now it's crazy to think, singing with mom to now singing on stage for a
Hmm.
bunch of different people. How did you even get your mind prepared for that? Was there some kind of, I don't know, scripture or some kind of thing you had to tell yourself to get mentally prepared?
Mm, I think what really just helped me was just I guess the background singing first. That got me comfortable with the stage because I was just so nervous. Anyone who knew me in high school when I sung in high school knew I was so shy, and even in college just so shy.
Yeah.
And so I think really having that opportunity to like support somebody else doing it and watch them do it, and then also to like have an opportunity to sing like a showcase and do one or two songs just really um, got me into it and got me, I guess, feeling less nervous. And it kind of made me realize, wow, you're not really realizing the magnitude of talent that you have.
Mm,
Sometimes people can see your light better than you
you can.
can.
Yeah, that's very
And
true.
so just I guess the reaction to, my performances was like, okay, well, I think I kind of been, not giving myself enough stickers, or
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know
enough
what
credit.
to
Yeah,
say.
yeah, yeah. But it's good that you've, gotten out of that shell a little bit. I mean, do you
Yeah.
get shy still sometimes when it comes to performances or?
I get nerves, but like most of the time, I just like fight through them, and I just remember just to have fun, and like the nerves aren't serving anybody.
Yeah.
Like people are sitting in that seat because they want to hear you sing. If they did it, they'll get up and walk out.
Ain't that the truth?
And
Yeah, that's true.
so just
You're
it's
right.
nothing to be nervous about. It's just like have fun and really just do the best that you can in that moment.
I mean, hey, it's faith over fear. If you have enough
Hmm.
faith that it can surpass that fear, you can make it. You can do it, and you have to always tell yourself that in every kind of capacity. I might be a little afraid, but my faith is going to outweigh it. You
Amen.
have to tell yourself that. So you've done that. And now, where does the whole songwriting come in? Because you sing, but you also write music, right?
Yes,
Okay, so
yes.
give me inspiration for your pen. What's the inspiration?
Hmm. Inspiration. I would say like definitely my inspiration comes from just things that I go through and my emotions, as a young woman.
Hmm.
And so like a lot of my songs are like heartbreak songs, or songs about a relationship, or songs just about what I go through. And I think that that's the main thing. I think now, as I mature as a writer, I do try to kind of just be more structured about my songs. And of course, you want to make good music,
Yeah.
but you also want to make music that appeals to you and as well as an audience. And so I think I just I'm inspired by my life and by the life of others really too.
Okay, but when you write, do you find out a little bit more about yourself, about the way that you love or the way that you are? Do you find out a little bit more?
Yeah, I guess I would say so, because it's kind of like you have to dig in those memories. You have to dig in those situations. It's like, That yeah, that's how I felt when this happened to me, but I didn't know how to identify it then.
Mm,
Now, I made this song and I kind of, I put it on the floor. This is what it is.
yeah. Well, tell me, is there like one song that you've written that's like the most vulnerable, the most that's like, I'm too afraid to let the world know about this? Is there a song like that for you that you've written?
Ooh. Oh, yes. I think I have a couple. I think I have a couple. I think one that I've sung before,
Hmm.
it's called Too Long, and it was basically about, having a high school sweetheart, and just waiting around too long for them to become somebody that they're not
Mm,
gonna be,
that's scary.
and then it also just dove deep into like, okay, I have daddy issues,
Ooh,
so why are you
girl.
playing me like this?
Dang, I don't want that one. You got me want to cry over here.
Okay, look.
But that's good because it's real and it's scary because
Hmm.
you find yourself in relationships with someone and you want to give them your heart and your all, but then in reality, you can't make someone what you want them to be. You have to
Hmm.
accept them for who they are and just leave them at that level. And listen, if they're not gonna be able to grow with you, it just is what it is.
Yeah.
Ooh, girl, you got deep with that song.
I
Okay.
had to. I had to. Because I felt that. I'm like, it's been too long, Lord.
Yeah. So your songs are kind of like therapy for you, of course,
Of course.
able to just release and able to, hey, this is what's going on and be honest with your listeners, which
Hmm.
have grown. You have some listeners that are dedicated to you, people that are like, okay, where's the Lucky Price show? Let me go
Shout out to
and
y'all.
check that out, okay? Do you have, I know it's probably not yet, but do you have in mind what you call your fans? Like, who are the Lucky Price fans? Do you have a name for them yet?
Oh yes, I
Okay.
actually like just came up with this probably, I don't know, last month, and I just started saying it on Instagram. I started saying Clovers, my
There you go, the
Clovers. I hope
Clovers.
no one has that yet. Like Lucky Day or another artist
Mm,
named Lucky. I'm like, I hope y'all don't have that.
I don't think
If they
so.
don't have it,
No, I don't think
I'm
so.
claiming it.
You claim it, girl. Now because it's funny because Dolce, when she wrote out her name, she just wrote it on a sheet of paper, and then boom, here she is. So
Yeah.
maybe it's kind of like you when you wrote out that name, Clover and Lucky Price. Boom, here you are, and here they
Hmm.
are, and they come lucky and ready for to be charmed by you. That's what it is.
Ooh,
Be
I
charmed
like
by
that.
Lucky Price. Oh, that's a name,
I love that.
girl. We
Okay, we
got,
gotta write that
gotta write that
down.
down. We gotta write that down.
Okay.
But I'm so excited about your journey and your growth. You've performed so many different places, right? What is
Mhm.
your dream performance? Where is your dream place to perform at?
Ooh, OMG. I don't think that's a question I really thought about in the past, but just off the top of my head, I know a lot of people talk about like Madison Square Garden.
Yeah,
It's a big
it's a
venue
dream.
in New York, and it's a big city. And um, I say I would say that would be my dream performance, to perform there and just sell out the whole arena.
Okay, okay. Listen, we're gonna get there. We gotta claim it, right?
Yes, we're
We
gonna
gotta claim
claim
it.
it now,
Yes, ma'am.
today,
You
every
gotta claim it. Yes,
day.
ma'am. So tell me, as a Nashville artist, trying to get to that big dream, what are some challenges that you've faced, you've gone through in this scene in Nashville?
Hmm. There's been a few challenges. I think it's, very like obvious. Country music is very prevalent in the city. It's
Yeah.
the dominant genre. And so a lot of venues and a lot of opportunities are catered towards country artists. And so I'll say one of the challenges I've faced is I would say when I first started, just taking music full on, I wanted to perform as much as I can,
Hmm.
or as much as I could, which was good to, build up my stage presence. Of course, learn not to be shy in front of a crowd, and really just, just improve my vocal performance and delivery on stage. And what I found is that, yes, those opportunities are great for that, but it's not always the best as far as um gaining more fans.
Yeah,
The
I get you.
people who come out to those shows in Nashville um are either like other music artists or people in the music industry, which is great. Um or you may be at a bar with writers who do country or
Hmm.
folk or pop, and the audience is, the listeners and the audience are probably 9 times out of 10, that's the music that
That they
they.
going for is that country.
Yeah, so it's hard to go out and perform in this city and, get or grow your fan base unless like you're doing an event that's specifically like catered to R&B. And in that note as well is I feel like there's, there's a big black community in Nashville, and I grew up in Nashville myself, but there's not a lot of us in Nashville that go out to hear live R&B or go out to hear live hip hop like there are people in the city who go out
For some live
intentionally to listen.
country. You're
Hmm.
right. You're right.
So I say that that's been the biggest one because you have to pay for your accompanist. You have to make sure you look good, hair, nails,
Hmm.
makeup, all that. And of course practice. And sometimes if you don't get the right video or the right content around it, it can be you just get in the experience on the stage, which is not bad, but at a certain point you do want your performances to count for more than just experience.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
get you. And it's so hard to make sure that the listeners, the audience, the community supports. It's one thing to attend a show, but support that artist. And every artist has a budding moment, a moment where they're still developing. You got to support at that start. It's not
Yes.
just at, oh, you're at Bridgestone, that's where I'm support this person. No, support them at the beginning because
Mhm.
there's always a starting journey, and it's so fun and so great to watch somebody develop into the budding roles that they are now. So for me, like I see you and I'm like, she's budding. She's getting her petals are coming. She's going up there. She's doing her thing. So let's support now and then watch how beautiful this flower develops and gets stronger and it's able to be a whole thing at Madison Square Garden, right?
Yes, I love
Yeah, so
that.
it just takes time, but it has to. But in that time and that development, it comes from not just the work that as an artist, but the work that we do as listeners, being there to support our local artists.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited! So let's get into the music some more. You have a new single, right?
Yes, I
All right, tell them
do.
about it. Tell me all about it. What is this new single that you got out?
The new single is called Never Mind, parentheses, Never Mind.
Hmm.
It's like you and never mind, so never mind. And it released February 7th.
Okay, okay.
And I wrote this song about a situationship.
Oh Lord, not an
Yes.
entanglement, baby.
An entanglement, okay? And it was one of those things where you meet a guy, he's enticing, and you look at him and he ain't
Oh,
no good.
but do you get into a relationship still with them, or
You don't get into a relationship.
okay?
This is more about like, going in and you know what you're going into, but you kind of just want to have fun at this moment.
Okay, I can get with
But
that. I can get with that. I
okay,
can get with that. That's good. That's good tea. Yes,
nothing wrong
ma'am.
with that.
Mm-mm. But I think a lot of women don't want to claim that they want to be like, oh, it has to be a relationship. No, it can be a little fun.
Mhm,
You can have a
mhm.
little fun and mind your business and your thing. Ain't nobody gonna judge you.
Okay. Cause look, being in a relationship is a part-time job. I'm not gonna say a
It is.
full-time
It
job.
is a
It's a
part time
part-time
job.
job. And some when you're busy and you don't have time to really just too much cater to somebody's feelings all the
Hmm.
time or check in all the time and text. For the right person you will and when the time is right. But this song's not about that. It's about, the
The
fun,
fun in it.
but then also saying, okay, we had our fun for a time. Now I can't keep wasting my time. I gotta let me be for real now. We gotta let
Yeah,
this go.
yeah.
Never mind.
Every the fun as an expiration date. Okay, we can do
Okay,
this for the summer, and then once it's over with, baby, it's over with.
it's over
Well,
with.
I know our listeners are excited to check it out, and I know we're so excited to see what's going to come out next from you because it's not
Yes.
just about the lovey-dovey stuff, but also the personal stuff that the self and the vulnerability and all of that they get in your
Hmm.
music. So, how can they connect with you more? How can they find out more about you?
I would say the best way to connect with me is through my Instagram. I'm very active on Instagram and TikTok as well, or even Facebook. And you can find me on all of those platforms at Lucky Price, and that's LuckiPrice.
Okay. And before I say goodbye, I gotta ask, Lucky Price. Why Lucky Price? Why is that the name?
Well, it was just a blessing. My dad's last name is Price, so that's where that comes from. And then my mom, she actually had me at 42. And so, of course, I believe anything past 35 is a risk.
It is, yeah.
And so when I came out, she said I was lucky to be here. And she named me Lucky. So Lucky Price is my real name and my artist name.
Okay. Well, y'all get Lucky Price, be a clover, excuse me, and be charmed by Lucky Price. I'm telling you, when I met you, I swear you're like it's just your energy, it's your enthusiasm that connects me with you, and how much I absolutely get excited when I see you. And then when I saw you perform at Family Day in the park, I was like, this girl got something. And you performed through adversity, because girl, we be outside in the hot sun. We also had the what was going on?
The
Cicadas.
cicadas.
Jesus, the cicadas.
You remember one flew in my
You know what?
face?
I wasn't gonna say nothing about it. I was gonna let it go. But if you want to talk about it, we'll talk about it. But you kept performing. That's what I
Yes.
will say. She performs, throughout any adversity. Because when you was performing, that little cicada came. I said, "Oh, girl, it's over with. Run, honey, run!" But you stayed, and you hit the notes. So
Yes.
you are a performer that is a true performer. Without any kind of problems, you're gonna get a note. You're gonna get a performance, and you're gonna get
Clock
charmed
it.
by Lucky Price. Y'all check her out. Of course, we're gonna play her latest song, and y'all, that is it. That is R&B Vibes with Ebony on 92Q with Lucky Price. Thanks, guys.